Just when I thought the P365 Macro was almost perfect, Icarus came out and did something. This right here is the Icarus Precision P365 X-Macro Grip Module. This is an all aluminum, extremely well contoured and grippy grip module. Let's go ahead and blast the first magazine out of this guy and see how it really feels. By the way, real quick, what I have on this guy before we start shooting, we got the Holosun HE507K GR X2, that's the green reticle version, and then the TLR7 sub by Streamlight, and then of course the Icarus Precision grip module. Let's do some shooting. Let's test this thing out. Every time. So let's just take a quick little look at this thing close up. So you can see right here, this thing is sculpted beautifully. You have a nice palm swell right in the back, right over here, with a nice smooth undercut on the trigger guard and trigger housing area. So you have some pretty aggressive and futuristic, in my opinion, looking cuts. Just looks amazing. And one thing that I really love about these guys right here and the design, and yes, for reference, we are unloaded. One thing I love are these ledges right here. Some people call them gas pedals, but basically it's a great spot to keep your supporting thumb pressed down firmly for a really good and tight grip. Extremely comfortable, and it's ambidextrous, so you have these same cuts on both sides. So whether you're a lefty or a righty, you got ambidextrous ledges or gas pedals, whatever you want to call them. So this pretty much this thing makes it so shootable. This is a very light recoiling gun already, but now that we have that grip module right here, this thing just feels like a whole different animal. Let's do some more, and then we'll talk a little more about it also. Let's do another mag. Right down there, we have a dueling tree, if you don't know what those are. This one's made by Shooting Targets USA, and basically you have 6 paddles on this guy. You just gotta knock the paddles back and forth, side to side. They're fun to play with other people with this, but let's go ahead and play with ourselves. Well, that didn't sound right. All right, here we go. Initial impressions before you shoot it.
Okay, so I like the Macro. I really like the way it feels. I really like the actual compensator and everything like that. I'd never liked that kind of thing before. I never really liked a 365 before until this one. Now, with this frame, I've heard it's even better. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna hit this dueling tree, see what we can get. Damn, it took forever to get that last one. Dude, it shoots so flat, it's nuts. And I actually like that 507K with the green.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, it shoots flat. It's actually really surprising. And it feels even better with this grip.
It just grabs to your hand. It's like the gun wants to shake your hand and doesn't want to let go.
It's like you know when you got a hold of it, you know? I mean, just the texturing is just so outrageous. And the fact that it's a metal frame, it doesn't really add that much to it. As far as it being metal or aluminum, I guess what it's made out of, right?
Yep.
So it doesn't add much to it, but it dude, it fits your hand perfectly.
Yeah.
The size of the frame is amazing, and this even makes it even better.
Heck yeah. So one thing you'll notice right here, you have a nice pick rail right on the bottom over here with 3 slots. So you can mount the TLR7 sub, which I did, and it just fits perfectly. It's pretty much flush with the front of the slide and the frame. Or you can mount something bigger because you have a little more space to work with. Again, you can get a little better look at some of the cuts and just they tried to reduce weight where they could. So you have, you know, some lightning cuts over here, and then the trigger cut and the trigger guard right here. Instead of being a solid bar, you can see they kind of cut away at it, but still extremely rigid. You have an integrated mag well over here, and it does work. You can see that mag well is nice and smooth and bells in pretty well. So overall, extremely good design and very, very, very comfortable and grippy. I'm gonna see if I can get you guys a little closer up of that awesome texturing. Look at that. excellent texturing and styling. So overall, super comfy. Real quick, loading up some of these mags, pretty easy. This is the ETS cam speed loader. So what you do is you take your mag right here and then you insert it right into the speed loader like this. And then you take your ammo box and you just scoop up a row of rounds like so. And you take this guy, put it here, and that's it. I just loaded up 10 rounds, that easy. Keep doing that for however big your mags are. No more mag thumb. Thank you, ETS.
Did contour so good to it. I'm gonna put it on the steel.
All right, so we got a whole shooting gallery of targets, all from Shooting Targets USA, but they're all down there, all the orange things. So I'm gonna stay on the side. How far would you say that is? 75 yards about? Probably 70 yards?
Sure.
Yeah, about that, 70 yards or so. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can plink some steel. One hit. Hot dang. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and little demo of the Icarus Precision P365 X-Macro Grip Module. I have yet to actually experience something from Icarus that is subpar in quality. Everything they seem to make is just inventive like this. Since this guy is not actually out in the market yet, I'm not too sure what this is going to MSRP for, but I imagine somewhere in the $300 to $400 range if I had to guess, which is right up there with any kind of a custom premium slide for, say, a Glock or even the P365 series. So it's right up there with other custom parts, yet absolutely beautiful and very functional too. So just a little teaser, next on deck, I'm gonna be comparing a couple of these guys. Next we have, this is the Mischief Machine Omega Grip Module for the P365 XL. And this right here is the Icarus Precision Grip Module for the P365 XL as well. So we'll be comparing those two in just a little bit. So thank you all so much. Stay tuned for the next videos and have a good one.